much love to you all. Welcome back to my channel, Awaken Butterfly Readings. Much love to my subscribers. I thank you, I appreciate you. As you see, I'm doing a second reading on Chrissy Teigen's. She's also the wife of John Legend, okay? Even if he's a music artist, okay? And Chrissy Teigen is a model. Let me just say that. Well, I was just sitting here because I was planning on doing a, reading on her, and I was looking at her picture, right? Please know the eyes are the windows to our soul. It doesn't matter when a person took a picture. Let me just say that this has been my experience. I'm still able to pick up on things about people. Okay, um, a person does not have to be there in your presence. Through meditation, because we all are spiritual, divine beings. Let me just say, energy never dies. It just transfer. Let me just say that. But anyway, I was just meditating on this sister, and I wanted to know where was she in the present. Okay, a lot of time I do readings for people. I want to know where they are in the present. All right, and three cards had popped up, and a lot of time I show them the view. Uh, Step by step as far as me shuffling my cards, so you can see, from the beginning to the end, what I've come up with. But I wasn't really planning on, sharing this, I just want to get an idea. So when I give my commentary as far as my intuitive, what I was picking up on her, I can add this to it, okay? But let me just say this real quick. None of these cards are in order. I want to know where she presently was, where vibrationally, okay? Because it changes. Our vibration changes. It fluctuates. Let me just say that. So the card love popped up. The card nurturing popped up. This is due to nurturing yourself and others, those who are close to you, children, your husband, just family, but nurturing. Then the last card was psychic development, whether a person has a gift or not. And it also represents whether you are operating in your divine intuition or you're not. Okay, let me just say that. So, what I was picking up about this sister, let me just say this real quick before I get started. Obviously, she's going through something. Let me just say that. Okay, I'm trying to stay neutral. Obviously, she's going through something. Okay, she's working on this, which is love. She's working on this. Okay, this is what she's giving up in the present. Also, what she's giving off, she's not really nurturing herself like she should. Okay, this can be due to an imbalance. Okay, let me just say mental. 'Cause everything starts mental. She could be dealing with some kind of imbalance. It's easy to say bipolar, but I'm going to say some kind of mental conflict, or she might have allegedly, she could be dealing with some mental issues. Let me just say that, which makes her unbalanced. Let me just say that. But when I look at this card, okay, this is speaking of nurturing yourself and others, and presently she's not doing that. She's going through something to where um, that which matter as far as nurturing, she's not doing. Okay, it could be she's not taking care of herself like she should. Her mental, her mental or her emotions, or it could be her family. Maybe she's not there for her husband in the way she should. It's something going on with her period due to lack of nurturing. Then this right here is something going on with her to where she's not using her divine intuition. Okay, and I'm going to say this allegedly. Okay, so what you're hearing is allegedly, and this is for entertainment purpose only. I have to put that out there. But I'm led by the spirit. Also, what I'm sensing here is uh, due to the fact that she is a celebrity and her husband is a A-list celebrity. Let me just say that many of you know there are rumors, okay, and conspiracy theories about how these celebrities get down in order to have a staying power, okay, of being in the industry and you're being irrelevant. How they have to participate in rituals, okay, allegedly, but it is what it is. All right. I sense that she has partaken in such acts. Okay, allegedly. Um, she's not operating in her divine intuition. Okay, because if she was, the things that she knows she shouldn't be doing, she wouldn't be doing them. Please know that. All right. Uh, when we are moving in a place of love and compassion, we're operating in the light. The opposite of that is darkness. Okay. When love is not in the equation, and when compassion is not in the equation, you operate in darkness. And I'm sensing that her light is dim. Okay? And those of you who are spiritual brothers and sisters, like minded brothers and sisters, you know what I'm talking about. Okay? And many people light within is dim. They can change if they want to change. Okay? But vibrationally, this is what I'm sensing about her. Now, let me share this real quick. I had saw this online, but I was trying to get some pictures of her. And this right here was uploaded July 15, 2020, this year. And it says Chrissy Teigen blocked Twitter accounts linking her to Jeffrey Epstein. Conspiracy theories linking her to convicted sex offender Jeffrey. All right. So I'm gonna let that marinate with many of you. Okay. Obviously, she was putting up some tweets or whatever. And remember what I said now is a person operating in their divine intuition wouldn't just put up any kind of tweets. What else she's putting up, a lot of people didn't really see it as though this is something um, a person would do who's in the right state of mind. Let me just say that. Or this is somebody who's really a dark soul. Why would they put such tweets up? You know, this is somebody who's not using common sense. Let me just say that. But she had put the post down, okay? And please know, I don't have Facebook. I do not have Twitter. I don't have any of those accounts, all right? I had Googled about her, and I saw this information coming up. So I just want to put that out there. But it's confirmation of letting me know certain things about her, all right? And when people are hungry enough and they want the power, fame, and celebrity status, you know, they will engage in certain activities. Okay. Now, real quick, this says nurturing, but it's upside down, so it's a lack of nurturing. It is easy to get caught up with the crazy hustle and bustle of the world, forgetting to take a little time for yourself to give back, nurture, and receive the gift and fruit of your labor. The healing energies of nurturing is available to you now, and you are being encouraged to take a moment to honor yourself with the listen with the light. But she's not doing that. If she's not honoring herself with the light, it's the opposite. Okay? Sometimes in your life, I'm sorry, something in your life is calling for some love and nurturing. You are completely deserving of this love and attention. Do those things for yourself that allows you to feel this loving essence. Take a long, relaxing bath, go for massage, spend time with friends and loved ones. But she's not doing that in the present. It is a natural state of being to nurture. However, due to fear, listen, however, due to fear, we have learned to shut off and separate ourselves from the love and nurturing that surrounds, I'm sorry, that, yeah, that surrounds us. Open yourself to the kindness in your heart and create some love in your life. Now, notice what it said. However, due to the fears, we have learned off to shut off and separate ourselves from the love and nurturing that surrounds us. Okay? Something's going on with this sister. All right? Now, real quick with this one. Okay? But I'm not going to read up on this card. It's self explanatory. This card speaks about psychic development, okay? And also your using your divine intuition, okay? Building that spiritual muscle, period. But she's not doing that. She's not doing that. So, what I'm going to do real quick, family, what I'm going to do real quick All right, family. Even though this is a positive card, love, okay, it doesn't mean she doesn't know how to love. Let me just say that. But according to the spirit, it could be maybe, she's thinking about the love of her family, those that she's close to, okay? Um, the one that stands out to me the most is I want a little bit more confirmation. Hold on. I'm going to just let the spirit lead, family. I'm going to be using my psychic tarot deck on this one real quick. I'm going to let the spirit lead, all right? What I'm pretty much doing, I'm setting my intentions in the present. A lot of times there are timelines to my readings. So please, 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 no matter what you hear, do not, okay, stone the messenger. I'm just a vessel being led by the spirit, okay? It's okay to agree to disagree, but just disagree with love. These are not my opinions, all right? Once again, whatever you're going to see is allegedly. I had to say that. I am led by the spirit. I just want to real quick. I want to get an idea about Chrissy Teigen. Who is Chrissy Teigen? I'm setting my intentions in the present. What's going on with Chrissy Teigen? I see those things in the dark, bring them out to the marvelous light. Okay. And when I do this, you never know what's going to pop up. Let me just say that I'm going to let the spirit just reveal all things. Okay. I'm setting my attention. I'd like to know who is Christy Teigen. What is she going through in the present, mentally, emotionally? What are her issues? What are her challenges? What are her issues? What are her challenges? I see those things in the dark, bring them out to marvelous light. What is presently going on with Christy Teigen? What's presently going on with Christy Teigen? Keep those things in the dark, bring them out to marvelous light. What's presently going on with Christy Teigen? What's going on with her mentally, emotionally? What is she dealing with? What is she hiding? If she's hiding anything, what is it? If she's hiding anything, what is it? I see those things in the dark, bring them out to marvelous light. What is she dealing with? What is she dealing with? What is Chrissy Teigen's hiding? I see those things in the dark, bring them out to the marvelous light. What's going on with Chrissy Teigen? What's going on with Chrissy Teigen? What's presently going on with Chrissy Teigen? All right, family. I'm led by the Spirit to stop. I tell you, the Spirit had a lot to say about this sister. Let me tell you something, family, before I get, continue with this reading. The Spirit knows all things. Let me just tell you that. And the time we're living in, this is the year of 2020. This is truly the year of vision and revelation. Let me just say that. All right. I know when I came into my spiritual awakening, all of a sudden I started receiving talents and gift of the Spirit. Okay. And I am so humbly grateful because it helps me, it protects me. Okay. And I pray that many of you will use yours to protect you. And always let love be your guide. Okay. Always let love be your guide. So that way, when you're, doing readings for people and you're doing readings for yourself, you are in a place of love, and love is going to lead, not you, but love is going to lead. And whatever information you get is from a place of love, okay? You might even like what you see or hear, but it's from a place of love, okay? It's pretty much the opposite of darkness. That's all I'm trying to say, okay? So give me a minute here. I just want to share that with many of you. And trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. All right. I'm led by the Spirit. This message right here is not in no kind of divine order. If it was, I will let you know because most of the time there are timelines to my video. So with this one, you're going to get random messages. Just have ears to hear, all right? I want to check this one more time before I do it. Okay, hold on. Okay. I just want to fact check on something. I like to make sure my cards are positioned correctly, okay? So let's get with this reading. All right, family. They are not in no kind of order. If it was, I will let you know. What I'm going to do, I'm going to start from the bottom to the top, okay? I just feel led to do that. Mm. The first card is obstacles and challenges, okay? Obstacles and challenges. And this card also represents power and struggle, okay? And just take that for what that means to you, family. Power and struggle could be struggle in her life, struggle it comes to her mental health, okay? Struggle as far as in her family life, um, what's presently going on with her, okay, as far as a lot of the negative backlash that's coming against her, all right? But it says obstacles and challenges, all right, that she's dealing with. Okay, this is somebody who's retreating from people, okay? They're backing up from people. They're going in solitude. Remember the nurturing card I read, family? This is backing that up. This is somebody who's going in solitude. material and spiritual prosperity. Okay, material and spiritual prosperity. And we know that she is in a good place as far as prosperity, all right? Her and her husband, they do have money, all right? They do have money. Acceleration. According to the spirit, things are moving real fast, okay? As far as the events that are, as far as the events that's going on behind the scenes in her life, all right? Accelerated motion. Things are moving real fast. Light, okay? So this is somebody who is trying, okay? Because they've been in such a dark place, they are trying, okay, to move towards the light, okay? This right here is a transformation card. This is somebody who's trying to change, okay? This card can also represents death, okay? Physical death, or, a death to an old way, moving towards a new, okay? Um, this card right here can pretty much the end of an old cycle, shall I say? Um, at the end of the day, the end of an old cycle. Transformation as far as maybe doing something new, um, or trying to move away from something that was not serving them. Okay, that wasn't for their highest good. It can be that, but it could be also, like I said, it represents death as well, or death to an old way. You're trying to transform and do something different. This right here is the awareness card. It was upside down. This card was upside down. This is somebody who's not operating in their awareness. It's still your intuition, okay? And for some of us who are spiritual inclined, our awareness. A lot of us operate as far as seeing within ourselves, okay? We are aware of what's going on within ourselves through meditation. For many of us, our spiritual sight, our third eye is awakened. She doesn't have that. Chrissy's spiritual sight is not awakened, and she's definitely not operating from a place of her intuition. Let me just say that she's not operating in her divine awareness. This is upside down. This is rejoice in celebration. She's not feeling rejoiceful, okay, in this particular, well, I want to say timeline, but since my messages don't have a timeline, it just gives you a general background idea what's going on with her. Right here, she's not feeling the need to celebrate, okay? So this is somebody who's not really in a good mood or in a good place to where they want to be around people and, party and celebrate. This is someone who's balanced, okay? Mentally, emotionally, spiritually. This is somebody who's balanced. This is somebody who's not balanced. Okay. And allegedly, I don't want to really put out there and say she's bipolar, but I sense that she has some kind of mental disorder. Okay. This is what I'm sensing about her. But according to the spirit, she's not balanced. But she needs to get balanced so she can function properly. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. This right here, it was upside down. Upward, it is shadow. This is someone who's the light part of them and the dark part of them, the shadow part of them. This is the light part of them that's facing their shadow self. And we all have it, okay? Please know that. We all have a shadow self, okay? But this is someone who's facing their shadow self. This is someone who's facing the darkness within, and they're not running from it. They're not running from it, okay? This is somebody who is. They're not facing their shadow self, okay? Um, that which they despise about themselves, let me just say, um, instead of owning your shit, shall I say, and that's the only way I can put it, in simple terms, instead of owning your shit and try to change to better yourself, you know what I'm saying? let me say it like this. Instead of owning your shit and get some therapy and heal, okay? This is someone who don't want to face their worst fears, okay? They don't want to face their shadow self. This right here says financial and material changes. Financial and material changes. And this is a positive omen, okay, concerning her. Like I said, they ain't hurting for no money. Let me just say that. But let me say this. just because it says financial and material changes, those changes can be in a not and not in your favor too. Let me just say that, okay? It's how you look at it. Those changes could be in your favor or not in your favor. It's speaking of change. Excuse me, family. It's speaking of changes, period. Financial and material changes. Okay. Okay, so obviously it's in her favor. This is a material harvest. So her and her husband are definitely in a good place financially. All right. Right here. They are. Okay. This is the fertility card. It was upside down. Okay. And when I look at this card, I look at someone that's trying to birth something, an idea, you know, or maybe someone, who's pregnant. Okay. This card also represents planting seeds. Okay. It also represents growth as well. It was upside down. I don't know if she want another child, and allegedly, and for some reason she's having a hard time to get pregnant. I don't know how many children she had. What she got about what, two or maybe three now? I don't know. Or it could be maybe she's not growing. Okay, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Let me just say that. But this represents growth. Okay, or planting seeds. Okay, but for some reason she's not doing that. She's not growing in the areas that matters. Okay. This card is upside down. This right here is the solar plex chakra card. This card represents I can. Okay, it represents I can. But for some reason, she's not saying I can. You can what, Christy? Well, let me say this. You can't what, Christy? Should you be saying you can't overcome, speaking life over yourself? You're not doing that. You're not operating in I can. You're not speaking life over yourself. This is you. You're doing the opposite. You're not saying I can anything. I can't make this up. This is upside down. Turning upward is partnership alliance. Partnership alliance. When I see this card, I think about someone who gets with people. Let me say this. You know how you see couples, but you really don't know why they are with each other. Are they with each other for love, for the sake of love, or are they with each other as far as a business arrangements? Okay. Um, you really don't know. Okay. But the spirit knows all things. This is showing the opposite of partnership alliance. Okay, and a lot of time partnership alliance can be marriages as well. People get with people just because security wise, money. Okay, this is partnership alliance, and it doesn't have to be marriage. It can just be business related, business relations. Let me just say that. But it's upside down. Okay, it's upside down. All right, family, hold on. I want to read up on this card real quick because it's upside down. And this speaking of business relation, or it could be you and your partner, but it was upside down. And it has additional meaning. And I want to make sure you get the additional meaning to this card concerning Christy. And I'm assuming allegedly her husband, okay? With all partnership, always remember that there has to be an even exchange of energy. If you give too much, whereas your partner gives too little, it will leave you feeling energetically drained and cause potential disharmony in the union. There must be overall balance within the alliance in order for it to work and blend together for ultimate results. Okay? So according to the additional meaning to this card, when it's upward, There's even exchange, okay? There's balance and harmony in partnership alliance. Allegedly, there's some issues going on with these two, okay? In the marriage, there's something going on. Okay, there's not an even exchange, okay? There's a lack of harmony. There's something going on in this marriage, all right? Having some issues, allegedly, having some issues, okay? The lack of harmony, that's the point I'm trying to make. Now, right here speaks from a place of triumph. This is someone who's overcoming their obstacles, okay? Now, let me say this real quick, family. I wasn't going to put this out there. Many of you know, have or have heard about how a lot of these celebrities, these A-list celebrities, have received indictments, okay? And a lot of them are on the flight log list, okay? As well as a lot of them are on. Well, I'm just gonna leave it there, okay? But like I said, Chrissy Teigen has been, um, considered as being the part of the equation as far as having, uh, knowing Jeffrey Epstein's, okay, having connection with him. Let me just say that. Now, I had meditated on this when it comes to these celebrities. Period. Let me say this: even though a lot of these celebrities have indictments, shall I say, many of them are on house arrest. I do sense this is my spirit to be true. Let me just say that. But let me say this also: many of them will not go down. Okay, many of them will not go down. All right, why I don't know. Maybe they might spill the beans and save their own ass. Let me just say that. But in my spirit, she might be one of the ones that won't go down. Maybe she might tell what she knows. I don't know if she's on house arrest or not, but maybe she might tell what she knows to get herself off the hook. Let me just say that. But I just want to put it out there. A lot of these celebrities that a lot of you feel like they should go down, a lot of them won't go down. Okay, they might be on house arrest now. A lot of them will go down, but a lot of them won't go down. But the reputation will be tarnished because many people will know that they have partaken in the unthinkable. Okay, they participated in rituals. They participated um, things that are abominable, when it comes to children, let me just say, and that's all I'm going to say, allegedly. But anyway, with this card right here, I believe this is triumph on her behalf. I don't sense that she would probably go down as far as going to jail, okay? That's my take on it when I'm looking at this right here, okay? I'm sensing that it might be in her favor to where she probably won't go down. Maybe she might spill the beans on what she knows, um, whatever the case may be. I'm sensing triumph on her part, okay? And I'm going to leave that there. Not saying that she should get away with anything. I'm not saying that. I'm just going by what this card says. If I just speak of firm foundation, so we know that the foundation that her and her husband have is solid. They are in a good place financially. Okay, that speaks for itself. The last card is heartache and loss. Remember, none of these cards are in order now, but I'm going to read up on this card since it's my last card. All right, family, this is the last card. I want to read up on this card so you get more of an understanding what this card is saying concerning Chrissy Teigen's allegedly. Okay. The meaning of this card revolves around disappointment, sorrow, and separation, which can cause upheaval and distress. It takes all the strength you have at this moment in order to move past the pain and heal your heart. The love that has been given to another should now be forced on you. Although you might look at this card as being negative, it can act as a tremendous catalyst, encouraging you to move on. Now, family, I don't know. Is Christy Teigen and her husband separated? Or maybe they're having marital issues. But anyway, the painful experience of life are just as valuable as the joyous ones. You may not appreciate that sentimental at this challenging time, but life does have a way of pushing you forward, even though you may not always know the final destination. As you endure this period, learn not to dwell on the past, but use your strong mental control to deal with your emotions. Have faith and knowing that you will get through this. So at the end of the day, she she's also going through some loss, okay, some heartache, all right. Definitely dealing in her personal life. Let me just say that, okay. The spirit realm knows all things. That's all I want to say. But anyway, family. At the end of the day, I just want to do this video just for those of you that do care, okay. As far as want to know, what's really going on with this sister, okay? Why is she the way she is? And I'm sure just by watching, you've been able to, get a perspective for yourself of what's going on with this sister and why she, you know, carries herself the way she does, okay? I let maybe you be the judge, all right? I'm going to end this video. It speaks for itself, okay? Um, But I do say she's trying to change the best to her ability, because this card represents renewal of life. Renewal of life, okay? And it says transformation, okay? It says transformation. So I'm praying that she won't get too depressed, okay, to where she'll take herself out. And I don't want to put that out into the universe, but I'm just saying, a lot of time when I see this card, it represents death, or a person can commit suicide, or they just trying to change. They're trying to leave one they're trying to leave from one cycle to their life, try moving on to another. Okay, and that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to really add too much into it. But I can tell she has definitely been depressed. I can tell that. I mean, just with this card alone, solitude. I mean, this is somebody who's getting away from everybody. They just shutting things down when it comes to communication. Okay, and this explains a lot with those tweets. How she removed them. She just shutting down. So many people coming at her and all of that. But yeah, she's still dealing with this challenges and obstacles. She's still dealing with it. Um, but that's all I have on Miss Chrissy Teigen's family. I thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I really, really do. Even if you are interested in any kind of readings, whether it be personal readings, um, crossroads, spiritual guidance readings, relationship reading, I'm here for you. You can reach me at Qmccwest@gmail.com. And much love to you all, and bye for now.